Ndị be anyị ekene m unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị nke tata bụ 18th of October 2023. Daalụ nne na ụmụ Igbo, ụmụ Biafra. Anyị sị na ya dịrị na mma. Ajikwara na-asị nke ejikwara ya zelu. Ndị mmiri ndụ azụ, mmiri atara ma azụ emena gị na azụ anwụrụ. Dịka o si dị, anyị wetara nnukwu ozi unu ya like. N'anya onye na-afụnyere akwụkwọ akata bụ Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu'S. Anyị wetara unu nnukwu ozi ka m gụọ n'ọnụ oyibo ka unu ga-esi ghọta ihe m chọrọ ikwu n'elu akwụkwọ anụwa. Mma agụ ya n'ọnụ oyibo. Ihe a bụ na-ege ntị, ihe anụwa bụ the most powerful inspiration speech of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu'S. Achọrọ m ka unu gee ya bụ ife. Ya bụ the voice na-atụ m oyi ka m na-ege ya. Unu ya na-atụ m oyi. The voice is like a lion. It's like amam ka m mesi wee kọwawa ya. Amam ka m mesi kọwawa the thing ka m na-akọwala unu. Mana gee na ya bụ ife, ị ga-esie ya. Ụmụnote na debere Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu'S n'ihu akwụkwọ na Eastern News 24. Mana anyị wetara m nke asụkwu unu gee ya. Gụgụrụ na ya bụ ife, unu ga-esie ya. Drop on comment unu ife unu chere gbasịta maka ihe a m fiilụ. Unu efirikwara otu anyị si wee fiilụ. Anyị chọrọ ikwu. Alright, over to you, sir.
And your so-called governors and Onyendu and Kanu'S, we understand how our Fulani cycle works. I know them very well. When they felt we were together, they couldn't do anything. So they kept waiting. They kept pushing them. They kept giving them money. Go and attack IPOB. Attack what Nnamdi Kanu'S is doing. As soon as they started doing it, as soon as they stood up to say they are no longer part of what we are doing. As soon as the governor started to talk rubbish, you can come to my state, you cannot come to my state. Awusa knew that was the time. And they struck yesterday. That's what they're waiting for. I keep telling our people they don't understand. I know them, I've studied them for many years, I know them. I know how they reason. That is why I can defeat them. And I will always defeat them. Our people are not reasonable enough to understand the threat facing them. They don't know. But we are here. Everything happening now, I knew in 2012 that is going to happen. The killing happening in the north, I told you August 2009 that it will happen. They called it hate speech. Today they are killing you. There is nobody you can run to or protect you. Tell me here on this earth that you have a governor in the state that you have in Anambra. Awusa Fulani came in, the total bombing on the shack, killed our people in Osogbo. He has not done anything. Till now. These are the people they want to come out to vote for them. Now they've been killed by Fulani men, dressed in. Meanwhile, have vigilante. When they see IPOB, they start jumping up. Now, Fulani madmen have come to kill you. Where is the vigilante in that village? Where is civil defense in that village? Where is the DPO of that place? Police, where are you? How about the army? How about the navy? How about Air Force? All of these people patrol the roads every day. They patrol every blessed day. Isn't it ironic? Peace Corps, civil defense, police, army, navy, Air Force, vigilante, they all have guns. But nobody saw these killers come and go. I told you so. I said when the time comes, I will say, I told you so. They will keep killing you. When they ask you to come out to vote, they are asking you to vote for a funeral. If you go to vote, you are voting for your coffin, your casket. I'm telling you, only Biafra can save you. Only Biafra can save you.
Great prophet.
Young people don't know what they have in store for you, but I will tell you. Some of us grew up thinking that Igbo land starts from Onitsha and ends in Okwangwa. You know where Okwa is? Before you cross the bridge and enter Obibo. Igbocha, not Port Harcourt. Igbocha is the name, not Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt is a white man's name. The proper name is Igbocha. Do you know that Igbo land starts from Edo State? Yes. It starts from Edo. That's correct. Ibanke, all the way to Bodo inside the Atlantic Ocean. Are you aware of that? Yes. No, you don't know. That is my problem with some people that call themselves your political leaders. They say they are the elite. They say they are the people that represent your interest. Does Ohanese represent you? No! Because if they do, they would have done what we are doing now. Yes. There is no way we are going to abandon a bank which is a worker. It can never happen. We will not abandon our book. Are you aware of that? Yes. Do you know a place called Umunebe? Are we going to leave them? No. How about Onichibo? Are we going to leave them? No. How about Obashiku? Are we going to leave them? No. How about Ukwani? Are we going to leave them? No. How about Iselopu? Even from the names, you can know where they come from. Yes. But out of our collective stupidity and ignorance, fear, ego. They have dealt with us so much in 50 years that you don't know. Somebody from Igbo, which they call Ibuzo, is your own person. So you don't know. The Yoruba media say handshake across the Niger, handshake, to give you the impression that the boundary between Yoruba land and Igbo land starts from Headbridge Onitsha. Is a lie. It starts from Edo State. I'm glad people from Benue are here. Is that correct? Yes, sir. The same Benue, one man called Abubakar Kanu'S said I should not count Benue as part of Biafra. He said that I am mad, I don't know what I'm saying, I don't know what I'm doing. But in 5 minutes' time, we will see between myself and Abubakar Kanu'S who is mad and who is normal. We are talking about lower Benue. Not whole Benue State, lower Benue. The Zoo media can distort what I'm saying all they like. But we know the truth. And on that very truth we stand. The truth is that Igede is Biafra. Yes. Idoma is Biafra. Yes. Do you know why? No. David Mark is an English name, is that correct? Yes. Or should I say biblical name or anglicized biblical name? David and Mark. Ask the former Senate President to tell you his proper name. Yes. You'll be sure. Ask him. And as I want to educate Abubakar Kanu'S because in the zoo they don't go to school. And he was even a former policeman. Abubakar Kanu'S must know this. In Idoma land, Idoma. What do they call their first daughter? Ada. Okay. In Idoma land, I'm not going to get out. I can in Idoma. In Idoma land, okay.
The answer, bro. Answer the answer.
Do they have a care area from Kwa?
Yes, they do.
I am asking, do they have a care area from Kwa? Do you see how stupid Abubakar Assad is looking now? They are dividing us even further. There are 3 local governments in Benue State that naturally belong to a Benue State.
Yes. Yes.
Are you listening to me? So when we are asking for our kith and kin, our brethren in Benue, I am not asking for Abubakar Assad.
Yes.
I am asking for Idoma people, for Igede people, and for the people from Ebonyi Kavim to Benue State.
Yes.
That's the people we're looking for. Not Abubakar Assad. I never mentioned TV people.
God forbid.
I said Idoma, Igede, and our own people who are in Benue. The ruler of Idoma land is called, what's the name? Ochi Idoma. Onyenachi Idoma.
Yes.
Tell them.
They said, why must I mention Kogi? It is not the whole of Kogi. Zoo media understand me very well. I am talking about a gala.
Yes, sir.
Do you know that Igala people are Biafrans?
Yes.
This is why they want to turn you against IPOB. They want to turn you against me because I tell you the truth they can never tell you. Some of our fathers here are looking in bewilderment that we are telling them the truth. I only have one example to cite in the case of the Igala people. I want anybody here to go to Ebosi. You know Ebosi very well, don't you? You know Ebosi, there is a chieftaincy title. It is called the Ata of Ebosi. And who is the ruler of the Igala people? Are you listening to me? Have you heard of the term Asokatezanya? Do you know those that brought in Kataneja into Igbo land? Igala people, Igala, that's the way they dress.
Yes.
How are you in Katanisi?
Yes.
You don't know that? My goodness me. These are the things they will never tell you inside the zoo. Inside the Ebosi today, as part and parcel. Well, I'm sure you know Upper Iweka Road. You know Upper Iweka Road? You know there's a man called Iweka from Ebosi. Do you know that his ancestors are from Igala? You don't know? Today you know. These are the things they don't want you to know. Do you know why? What happened at Ozubolo? The killing in Ozubolo last night is an example of how they work. They first of all come, they try your resolve and you resist them. They use subterfuge to divide you. Once they see any chink in your armor, any space they see, they exploit it, they unleash mayhem. That's how they work. Ohaneze must know this. Mazi Nnamdi is responsible for the death of the people in Ozobo.
Yes.
And I will tell you why.
Yes.
They thought that IPOB is a uniting force that binds everybody together. So they tried to bribe me and I said no. They killed us. We did not submit. Now listen carefully. They said, how do we get them? They went to Ohaneze and said to them, you must attack IPOB. But Ohaneze did not know that the reason why they are asking them to attack me is so there will be a division to enable them coming to kill our people. They thought it's for politics. You know, maybe if we allow IPOB now, Nnamdi Kanu will come up and I will no longer get my contract at Abuja and my children will no longer be ministers. That's all what concerns them. They went to your governors. You know they're very stupid. Your useless governors. They are hopeless.
Yes.
They went to them and said, oh, condemn IPOB. The same governor did not see that Hausa Fulani governors are the ones supporting those Hausa kids. Having meetings with them. So Hausa Fulani governors can have meetings with their people, asking for us to be killed in the north. But you are afraid of having meetings in the open with IPOB because you are afraid of what your Hausa Fulani master will do. And you call yourself an Igbo leader. Do you know the meaning of leadership? You don't know. Only if you know. As soon as they divided us, that Ebonyi State, I don't even know what to do. Ebonyi State. Devil Almighty.
Where is it? Devil.
As soon as he said the rubbish, he said, as soon as they went to Anambra State of Assembly to condemn and to castigate IPOB, I knew Hausa had gotten what they are looking for. And the result was yesterday and early this morning. Do you know what will happen now? Nobody will say anything. They will say it is gas explosion.
Yes.
To test our will and our resolve to see how prepared we are to meet them. It's a very clever trap. Before they make any move, I know already. I knew this will happen. When I said Hausa Fulani will come to kill you in your villages, nobody will help you, I knew this was going to come. That's what they're looking for. But they have division. Once they do, they strike. The one said, if he had known that Igbo people, should I say Biafrans in general, are in love with money so much, he would not spend a dime buying guns and buying bullets. He would have just brought out the money, bring out a few Igbo men, give them that money, and say, go and fight Ojubu for me. And they would do it very, very well. We said no voting in Anambra. Our people don't want to ask themselves, why did IPOB say no voting? Or what benefit can we get by boycotting the elections? I will give them advice in the public. Since they don't listen in private, I'll tell them in public. What Ohaneze and the opposition should have done is to keep quiet. I was not opposition, you say, I don't know now. Go and ask them. Meanwhile, you are where you are. Isn't how you start to do it? You keep quiet, and when they disturb you, oh, try and stop IPOB, you tell them, I don't know how to stop them. Please go and talk to them. But there is one thing about our people. Devil's work inside us. You know, we have that bit of jealousy and a bit envy. No, but it's not big, just small. Awasa will come. It's like a very small seed inside us. They will add fertilizer to it and pour some water. The envy and the jealousy inside you will be growing. Growing. You know. What is of no concern to you is, why should it be Nnamdi Kanu? Why not me? But your people are dying. What is of no concern to you is your status. Exactly what Nnamdi Azikiwe did to Ojukwu. Azikiwe said, I will lead Biafra. Ojukwu said, no. Let's get this thing. He said, no. What will be my status? He said nothing to Zeke. Zeke now went to the Zoom and made a deal with them. How many of you here know that it was Nnamdi Azikiwe that composed the Biafra national anthem? How many of you? I went to school. It was Azikiwe that wrote our national, compiled the lyrics. After a while, he abandoned us. So I prepared myself to be abandoned by Ohaneze before we started. Because I knew they will abandon. Yes. I know them. Did you hear Edwin Clark yesterday? Was it 2 days ago?
2 days ago, sir.
He went to go and see Osibajo. Did you hear him? Yes. Did you hear Edwin Clark? Yes. He did not. They asked him, he said, I have come to attend this meeting and I brought Nnamdi with me. That's what he said. That Nnamdi is here with me. Do you know why he said that? So you know he has backup in case you insult him. But those that could have given him the backup, he abandoned them. I ran to Abuja alone. They looked at him and swept him away from Abuja with nothing. About another. But look at Edwin Clark that went with people. He got almost everything he was asking for. Don't you know that? There is a type of sense, especially from Igbo people, that they do. And they don't know that is what is destroying them. Have you seen restructure?
No.
When I want to go restructure before. Have you seen restructuring before? No. Anybody that says to you, stop this Biafra, ask the person, how do you get what you're looking for? Do what means. Before this time, most of these people in Abuja, they said it's restructuring. But now Senate have said no. Then where is your fallback position?
Case closed.
I will say this in Igbo because this is where I was born. I said I'm making special boy go makonuko nuge. They put all their eggs in one basket. And these are the intellectuals. There is no fallback position. Nothing. So once you went to Abuja and they asked you to go and speak against IPOB and you accepted, you came back, destroyed IPOB, or so they thought in their minds, because we are indestructible.
Yes.
After 2.5 weeks came the announcement that they will not restructure. Now, who is the fool? Do you see why you were killed yesterday and why they will continue to kill you? I don't hate anybody. I don't despise anybody. I am not disrespecting anybody. I am only praying that they can wake up from their slumber and understand their responsibility not to their families, but towards everybody, the whole public. In the coming days and weeks, they are going to lie about IPOB. They will publish lies against me. Be prepared. It's going to happen. The more they know we are going to boycott Anambra elections, the more desperate they become. The more lies they will publish about us. If it was an Igbo man who stole the amount of money that Abacha stole, you will have another Igbo man volunteer himself to take him to EFCC. Yes. Do you know that? Yes. More than one. They say Buhari is fighting corruption, yes? Is that not true? Yes. They said Buhari is fighting corruption. I have a question to ask all of you. Do you know Abacha? Do you know Abacha? Yes. Was Abacha?
Ebomana gente, edalole nene umu ife, umu chukwuje jemba, umu Biafra, edalole nene kunisi wenese kola nilu akwụkwọ. Anyị sị na Chukwu ọka abịa ma ya gọzie unu niile n'ofu n'ofu. Otu anyị kwuru otu akọ ya dịrị ise ise ise. Dịka ị nụrụ ihe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwuru, dịka anyị na-enwe hope for his release on 15th of December. Dịka ị nụrụ ihe o kwuru ka efi nwere ike ikwu gbasata maka ya bụ ife o kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ a, ka efi nwere ike ikwu gbasata maka ya bụ ife. Kabaro ka drop all right the comment and the comment section below. Once again, echefu na ya bụ Eastern News 24 ka anyị sikwe na-ewetara unu nnukwu ozi a dị oke mkpa. Darụkwa na ụmụnne m ngwanụ ka o mesịa ụmụ Igbo.